Hi guys, it's your literature PADI again. I'm making this video to answer a question someone asked me a few days ago on the marriage of Anansewa. So the question reads thus: what is the intention of each chief towards the marrying of Anansewa? That is actually the question I got a few days ago. And to answer this question, we need to understand the context of the text. Well, the question is actually not hard. It's very simple because basically it is only asking us the intention of these four chiefs, each of them. And what we need to do here is to determine the point at which the intention of each chief is revealed. Ordinarily, we do not encounter any of those chiefs in the text, but we come across their messengers, and we understand that the messengers come around bearing gifts to Ananse, and they also come around at the reception of Anansewa's a faked death ceremony. So now to begin with the first chief of the minds. Let's start with the chief of the minds. Well, for him, he's not really looking for a romantic partner. Well, he already has a lot of wives, he has a lot of children. Well, he's only looking for an enlightened lady who would, should I say, babysit his children. He's looking for an enlightened lady who would educate his children. So, in other words, he's looking for a babysitter. So that's the first one. And the next person, Chief Sapase. Well, as for Chief Sapase, he wants to marry Anansewa to taunt his wife, his current wife. So he believes that marrying Anansewa would usher out his current wife, whom he describes as a beast. Yes, he describes her as a beast. So they believe that marrying Anansewa, she is going to give birth to beautiful children, and she would usher out his current ugly and shrewd wife. So that's the second chief. And over to chief of Akate. Yes. So as for chief of Akate, well, he wants a financial manager. He wants a financial manager. He wants someone who can manage his business, someone educated. He's even is relying on Anansewa's secretarial education. So he wants someone with a secretarial training. And we know that Anansewa has that. So he's basically looking for someone who is going to manage his business. His family relatives, they are ruining his business. So he wants someone who would help expand his business, who would help in the documentation and the necessary necessary responsibilities that come with the secretarial duties. Then the final chief on the list, that's the fourth chief. Chief who is chief. Well, as for chief who is chief, is actually looking for someone who really, someone is going to love. So he is marrying Anansewa for the right reasons. He's looking for a romantic partner. He's basically looking forward to blending his blood with that of Ananse's family. So, and this is actually evident in the gifts his messengers come bearing, even after hearing that Anansewa is dead. So they come around, they bring a glass, a coffin, they even bring a wedding ring, because basically he's marrying Anansewa even in death. So he's only one marrying Anansewa for the right reason. So in summary, chief of the minds is looking for a babysitter who would educate his children. Or let's say, if you want to call it, you can say a nanny. He's looking for a nanny. Then you have Chief Sapase. Chief Sapasi wants to marry Anansewa in order to send out his current troublesome, seemingly troublesome wife. Then the third chief of Akate, he wants a business partner, he wants a financial manager, someone who will take care of his financial records. And finally, we have a chief who is marrying Anansewa because he wants a romantic partner. Thank you.